Hello everyone, my name is Satch. I'm an assistant professor here at Toro University. I teach cybersecurity. I live in New Jersey. I'm originally from India, and I'm very happy to be here today to talk to you about Toro, the program here, and how we help students.
Today, we are so happy to have Satch in our spotlight. Let's hear about his experience working at Turo GST.
Very enriching as an experience. It's also a journey of constant learning. The one impact that's I've really felt is that you see a lot of students from a lot of different backgrounds with a lot of different sorts of dreams and goals, and being able to help them in every little way possible makes this job incredibly meaningful and rewarding for me.
As an assistant professor, Satch not only teaches and assists students on their academic journey, but also works on improving the course curriculum.
We always want to be up to date with what's going on in the industry, but also ensure that what we're providing to the students is actually helping them and getting them to a point where once they leave our program, they're able to enter the workforce. That's my number one priority. One of those initiatives really means we have to help them develop their communication skills when it comes to technology and information security. Knowing the concepts is only half the job. Being able to translate them, being able to explain them to technical and non-technical audiences becomes a very important part of the job as well.
We're excited to learn what inspired Satch to pursue a career in cybersecurity and what motivates him to teach.
I did my undergraduate education in IT, and a few of my friends over there really got into cybersecurity and so pulled me into it. That was like my first initiation to the subject. And then what ended up happening was I just got more and more interested and realized how much I didn't know. And so I decided to pursue my master's. But over there, what really ended up happening was I had this professor who was also very young, and he really encouraged me to try to take this on as an instructor rather than going into the field, and that had to also do with the fact that I was already mentoring students. Once I figured out that I wanted to do something that combined those two, which is, helping people and cybersecurity, I thought, this would be the way for me.
Satch is also working on introducing new courses to ensure our students stay up to date with the latest technology.
We've introduced 2 new electives. Last year we introduced Introduction to Malware Analysis. That was a very interesting course, and students really liked how, what malware is and how do you actually analyze it. This is a subject that has a lot of buzz around it, but when you actually get to the details of it, what is it like? This year we're going to be introducing ethical hacking, and I'm excited for that one. And there's lots of other areas. There's traffic analysis, which is, hey, you have a router in your house, you have a computer, there's traffic coming in, traffic going out. What does that look like? How do you analyze it? How do you protect yourself from others getting access to that? These are all interesting topics. And then there's also research, right, which is what I'm really interested in is, we see these terms of digital literacy being thrown out, and when we talk about digital literacy when it comes to cybersecurity, what is it and how do you make people more digitally literate, right? That's what we want to do as educators.
Throughout the course, students are expected to gain proficiency in a range of security tools and techniques, including network and system administration, cybersecurity analysis, and ethical hacking.
Some of the hard skills I'll speak to would be networking, knowing how to set up a network, knowing how to troubleshoot one, knowing how to run diagnostics for that network. Some of the soft skills, you will need to at some point speak to a non-technical person and explain issues to them, and you will need to do it in a decisive and conclusive manner in a short period of time. And teaching people how to do that is not always easy, especially when the subject matter with networking and cybersecurity has a lot of nuance and tiny details. You don't want to miss those details, but at the same time you want to be concise when you're speaking to non-technical folks. So these are all of the skills that I think any technology professional inside or outside of cybersecurity would need to have.
With the rise of AI, could it replace jobs for students currently pursuing a career in cybersecurity?
So AI is interesting because every field is touched by it at this point. Obviously, if you're a technical field, you're affected by it, but detail and human intervention needed in cybersecurity makes it difficult for me to see that happening immediately. I could see how at some point in the future some of the lower level tasks when it comes to cybersecurity, maybe it's detection and alerting, maybe those tasks you would not use junior analysts to do, and you would defer those to AI. But at this point I still think it's too early for that.
Let's hear Satch's advice for our current students.
Definitely be very curious and try to learn about what you need to learn about. Try to first learn all of the different opportunities that are available to you in cybersecurity before you think that you like one thing or another thing. Because the truth of the matter is that everybody is very dogmatic that, hey, my job is the job in cybersecurity, or my domain is the domain, and that's just not true. There's something for everyone of every skill level. If you have that patience, the willpower to say that, hey, I want to learn a little bit of everything, and then decide, I think it'll take you a little while longer, but at the end you will be more confident in the step that you have taken. And there's plenty of resources that we give to our students to let them know about what's available to them in this field before they're able to make those decisions. Focus on your journey in cybersecurity. It's a very vast field. Try to learn as much as you can and then try to specialize. That would be my advice. Yeah.
We want to thank Satch again for joining us today. Don't forget to like and share our video. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.